Hi, everyone.
Hi there.
It's Alicia Davis
Stacey Watson.
from Transformative Leadership Strategies.
Yes, we are.
And we are talking about trust today, a topic that we talk about all the time in many different ways because it really is the foundation of so many things.
Yes,
right?
absolutely. It's without trust, it's hard to work on communication, all those different things that organizations are always wanting to talk about.
Managing through conflict, right?
Exactly.
And so today we wanted to talk about the role of trust in how to build collaborative relationships.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely. I mean, collaboration is something that I think we all intuitively recognize as kind of essential for getting things done.
Yep.
And it can be difficult when, there's conflict or there's been strain in the relationship or maybe something's happened and people just aren't sure, right?
Right. Well, and I think it's also, I was just thinking, it's also super important to make the distinction between compromise and collaboration.
That's a really important distinction.
Right? Because I think people can often get that confused, right? So compromise, we were just talking about this, right? We're all very familiar with compromise, especially if we have significant others in our lives, right?
Exactly. Absolutely.
Right. So I want to do something and my honey wants to do something different. And it's like, well, maybe I don't want to do it. And, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's no big deal.
Right. We get to be together. So, I think everyone gets something out of it, and it may not be exactly what you wanted, but it's fine.
That's right. And in an organization, compromise might mean, you've got two different leaders, you've got two different teams. You want something that maybe is similar, and one person or one team doesn't get it quite the way that they want it, right? So in compromise, sometimes it feels like somebody not exactly loses, but they don't have that same super really good feeling.
Yeah, sometimes we think about compromise as being the good enough solution, right?
That's right.
It's just
good
enough.
I like that way to think about it.
Yeah, and that doesn't have to be a negative thing at all.
True.
Sometimes
That's true.
I was with a group yesterday and they were saying, you know what? Maybe good enough is good enough.
That's right.
In this particular situation.
That's right. So it's like compromise could be the good enough solution.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
And collaboration is really that next kind of feel good level, if you will, where it's like, I'm feeling really good about whatever the outcome is. Stacey and I are talking about something and figure something out. Like, you're feeling super good about it. Like, even if we came to the discussion with two different perspectives,
right?
Oftentimes in collaboration, the amazing thing is you actually come up often with a third or fourth or fifth way of thinking about it or going about it that's even better than what you came to start with.
Yeah, this happens for us all the time.
All the time.
Right. And it's true. I think the beauty of collaboration is innovation, right?
That's
because it's in the ability to kind of put my desperate need a little bit to the side and really join together with my partner, business partner, whoever it is, right? The other team, and really create together. Then all of a sudden through collaboration, we come up with a solution that's better than any of us may have expected. And how do we get to be able to do that?
Well, simplest way, which we have talked about, is the yes and.
Yes and.
So it's really simple in the sense of no matter what your opinion is, I'm saying yes to you because that's your opinion. So when I say yes, you stay open energetically and perspectively to whatever then I have to say. And there's a mutual respect versus the yeah, but.
Right.
So that's one very simple way, which we've already talked about.
What's
another way, Stace?
Well, I was just going to say, this is where trust comes in because, the trust that sits underneath the relationship allows us to be willing to suspend what we believe is the absolute right answer just long enough to enter into collaboration.
Yeah.
And it's, there are many ways to develop trust in relationships. And maybe that's something we can continue to talk about over the next couple of weeks.
Yes, for sure, because there's so many layers to it. And I think maybe the first one is just to really be open to other people's perspectives.
Yes.
Which is really kind of what the yes and does.
Exactly.
Right. And trust is also believing that or keeping your best interest at heart, my best interest at heart, and having a willingness to really hold the outcome is really what to focus on, not necessarily our individual stakes in it.
That's right. It's like the what's in the house. I
Yes.
remember talking when I was in corporate a lot about that, you know. The what is what we're trying to achieve, and how we get there. We might have different opinions, and in the end, we might do it completely differently, and that'll be okay because we're achieving our what. So,
That's right. That's right. And so this is just the beginning snippet. We will have continued conversations here.
Absolutely.
And we've got a workshop coming up that we're doing in collaboration with Insurance Provider Group.
Yes, we're
Right.
excited about it. I mean, this issue of trust and being collaborative and innovative, I mean, this comes up for us all the time. And so we've decided to take a half day and really do a deeper dive in the topic. So if you're in the Hartford or anywhere in Connecticut or anywhere in the area, we get Massachusetts folks down all the time.
All the time. So Wednesday, March 25th from 8 to 12, we're doing it at our beautiful location at Spaces on 71 Raymond Road in West Hartford. We'll have a link. We have an Eventbrite registration that you can do, and we'd love to see you if you
Yes,
come.
please join us if you can, and if you can't but know of others who might be interested, feel free to share.
Pass it on. All right.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.